What's up, guys? It's Nitride Faction here. It's Hydrarex right here to either my left or right. Spidernoir14. This video is sponsored by Manscaped.
He
So,
wishes.
today, today we're going to be talking about Daredevil Born Again. Episodes 1 and 2 both came out same day. Last Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, last Tuesday, I believe.
Exactly. Yep. And since before episode 3 comes out, we just want to have a little discussion about what we've seen so far before, the series starts going on.
We wanted to get this video out as soon as the last 2 episodes dropped, but time prevented us. So, anyways, now this episode will drop pretty soon to episode 3, and
Alcohol.
We will have episode 3 discussion also. So we're gonna do one for every episode. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I think it's only gonna be me, Hydrarex, and the boy Spider over there. So yeah, let's get right into it, right?
Hell yeah, dude! Should we say what we thought first or later on? Because
I feel like we should say what we thought.
Okay, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Okay. I love this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I liked it too. What would you get out of 10?
Ooh, that's tough. You know what? I would give episode 1 a 7 out of 10, and I would give episode 2 probably like an 8.5.
Oh, I think I'm.
Because here's my thing. Episode 1, before even like talking about the plot points, episode 1 was great, but it pissed me off. Episode 2, I feel like it got me more I was already, but it got me more interested in the show, and it made me like kind of not be as pissed. And I'm just like, rather than being pissed about what happened, I'm gonna be like, okay, I like it so far. This is where it's gonna go. I'm seated. Mm-hmm. So both are good, but it's just the first one really like stung.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I would say the first episode for me is an 8, and then I would give 7.5 for the second episode.
Oh, okay.
I think the quality and the show entirely shifts a little bit, and we can talk about it in like the episode review, but that's just me personally. That's what I feel. Mm-hmm. And I know going into these 2 episodes, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that like went down. Like they reshot the pilot episode, they rerouted the whole show. So all I can say is I'm very, very happy that we're back. Like generally, I'm very happy that we're back, and we have Foggy, we have Karen, we have Matt, we have Wilson Fisk. We have all these guys returning, and it's so great to see and hear it. But we back.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, TLDR for anyone. Like, if you liked Daredevil seasons 1 and 3, I think you would like this. It's not going to be, so far at least, it's not to the same like quality, but in my opinion, but I think it's still a really good like successor, and is by far the best time I've had with the Disney Plus show, like easily.
Me too, especially for the MCU. Yeah.
Mm.
But let's get right into episode 1. I think now is a great time to get into it.
Oh man.
Let's start with the first 15 minutes, shall we?
I was so happy, dude. I was loving every minute of it. Them like vibing.
The first 5 minutes, bro, it brought me right back to Netflix, bro. Right back to Netflix. Mm-hmm. And it was like we were generally back. We saw him happy and laughing, and Matt and Karen were like hitting it off a little bit. Foggy was even flirting up a little bit. And then the fucking fly scene, dog.
Oh, dude. Okay, like, I mean,
I'm so happy.
Because here's the thing.
They went 0 to 100 real quick. They just
they did.
The gate.
Dude, what a way to open the show, honestly.
What a way. I'm so, like, actually mind blowing.
I was like,
and
yeah.
That one take, it was pretty good.
It was good. It could be better, but it was good.
I thought it wasn't as good as the hallway scene. I literally just rewatched it.
Yeah.
I literally just rewatched it like an hour ago. It's still one of the best fights in the whole MCU. Like, all MCU, still one of the best fights. But
dude, for real.
But I think it was still good, especially after like 6 years, something like that.
True. Yeah.
Okay, I guess spoilers if you haven't seen Daredevil Born Again season, like the first 2 episodes, but Foggy dies. Like,
I know, bro. Well, okay, you know what? You know what? I saw on Twitter there was an Easter egg like where like the number of the apartment or the building they were at is like the same, like 468. In the Daredevil comic, 468 is about like Foggy faking his death. So maybe there's a chance. I'm coping. There's a chance.
you know, there might be a chance because I hear that they're filming season 2 already, or at
Yeah,
least
and
like
they brought the actor back.
about to film, and the director already said that like he's back for season 2. So you could be right, but I have nothing to think right now because I need to see the first season. Like I need to see where this goes.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Yeah, because it could just be flashbacks that he's in next season.
Exactly. Especially since now they're trying. Yeah, I heard with all the reshots and everything they did was this is why I thought the episode 2 was worse too, is because I heard and felt that when Marvel promised us like a new Daredevil show, right? It was a whole new show. Right, it was like a whole new rework, new actors, like everyone's being recasted. It's like a new show that focused mainly on like the lawyer side of Daredevil, right? With like a little bit of superhero stuff, which I'm not saying is bad or anything, but it's just a new, different show than what we got for Daredevil. But Kevin Feige heard the plea of the fans and the actors themselves, so he brought them back, overhauled the show, and then reworked it into what we got now. But then, fans are still like, no, we want to bring Foggy back. We want all the original actors back. And so they did, and they did some reshots. And one of the reshots was the pilot. They reshot the pilot. That first 15 minutes is what they reshot. So what I have a feeling a lot of fans feel is that they shot the pilot, the first episode, they rewrote it, right? And then the show switches scenes to kind of that new Daredevil show that they already had, if that made sense. Right, for a couple episodes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they just sprinkle in for this season a little bit of like that Netflix show. Like Punisher's coming back. We might get more hints of the MCU stuff now, but it's like still that newer show in a way.
Yeah.
And so I feel like season 2 is trying to blend it now, like take that new show, but still now fully incorporate everyone from Netflix. So I also just heard a rumor that the Defenders might be coming back.
Yeah.
Luke Cage and the Iron Fist and all of them. So if that's
Jessica
true,
Jones, yeah.
If that's true, it really matters how Disney, I guess, this season 1 of Daredevil gets.
Yeah.
So because if it gets super Disney, then I don't think people are gonna follow, and it's gonna be money not well spent. But if they follow through, people like it, and it does bring in all this like if we see Punisher in episode 4, because I'm guessing, in my guess, that's about the episode he's coming in. I think it's episode 4. If that's true, shit, they better do him right, because I can't wait for his special. You know me. If you guys don't know me, I'm a huge Punisher fan, at least the actor who plays him, and like for I don't stand with the Punisher, but I'm a huge Punisher fan. Okay, like
he does.
But
I mean, yeah, truthfully, I don't think Punisher nor Karen are going to get much screen time in this show, just based on exactly kind of what you've been saying, how it started off as its own like kind of spin-off that was kind of keeping a little bit of continuity, but just kind of largely forgetting the rest. And then I think it was the strikes or like I'm pretty sure it was the strikes. Yeah, that caused them to like course correct. But that being said, the reason I feel like this show might like has a good chance of succeeding is like because I've seen some of like Vincent D'Onofrio like talking about it. Like he has admitted that he wasn't really like too much of a fan of where it was originally. And now the way he's called Born Again, he says it does really feel like a Daredevil season 4. And normally I wouldn't trust anyone else saying that. If Kevin Feige said that, I wouldn't believe him. But Vincent,
Vincent and what's the actor who plays Matt, Charlie Cox, like because of them two pleading so much to like and also if the fan petition got like 15,000 votes or like 15,000 people signed, is that what really gave it like the real overhaul? Be like, okay, no, let's turn this into basically a season 4 instead of like a brand new restart,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just so happy they did that because I don't want a new Daredevil, like I really don't. I just don't. So, But
Yeah, it worked out this time. Like, I mean, so I don't want to not like assume too soon, but I'm just very glad that they didn't give us. Well, I mean, I would rather they either give us a brand new Daredevil in the MCU or what we have right now, rather than a weird like
in
same actor but
between,
different,
yeah, like
Frankenstein's monster.
make it clear, right?
Yeah,
I agree,
exactly.
but I'm so happy we're back. I'm so happy we're back.
I know, dude.
But
It's
I've
been like
like 6 7 years almost, right? Like
7 years, dude. Yeah,
yeah, and
7 years.
I'm just happy that everyone's back, and this does feel like a new show. That's why we're getting like White Tiger and like all these other people, which is good because now we're getting more like people in the MCU, which is I think it's cool that they're going with a male White Tiger. I thought it would be the female White Tiger from like the animated Spider-Man TV shows. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, Ava Alaya, Ayala.
Yeah. But are there any negatives you have in the first episode? Like anything?
Killing Foggy off.
I can think of a couple, but
there's definitely, especially with the Daredevil and Bullseye fight, like once they kind of leave the staircase and go up to the rooftop, it looks very, very like shoddy, the CGI. Like I can tell that's like an animated Matt like punching him. And even just the fight itself, while it was cool, again, nowhere near season 1 of Daredevil.
Yep.
Like nowhere near the highs. Like it does kind of feel MCU-y in terms of like the
I feel like
grayness.
I felt like it was rushed. That's what I felt like. And I think it made sense with the reshoots and the reshoots. Oh, reshoots! I said it twice. The reshoots and the rescheduling and the reshoot of the pilot. So I feel like it was rushed and also low budget. So I get that. So I don't really have issues so much with that. My issue was like overall. I think the whole first 15 minutes with Matt being Daredevil, I personally didn't like that much of it because it felt very CGI to me, and I didn't like that. And I mean, from the second Foggy gets that phone call about his like client being like locked up, and Matt like suits up and runs. Like, don't get me wrong, him running and we see that, sick. I'm like, yes, we're so back. But then I was brought back into it. I was like, okay, him running right now looks very CGI, very fake. I don't like it, and I have mixed feelings because part of me really likes that they're showing off way more comic accurate Daredevil stuff. With him like using his weapon to like grapple and swing and stuff like that, right? And him using his powers, I love that. Don't get me wrong. But on the other hand, when him was swinging and shit, it looked so fucking fake. I hated it so much.
Yeah.
They it used the same Spider-Man like whip sound. I was like, that's not it. That's not it, Chief. I'm sorry. Like
it reminded me of the end of No Way Home.
Kind of, yeah. I just didn't fuck with it at all. And it was like, I know it was like such a small section. It was probably like 20 seconds. But for that 20 seconds, I was like, I really can't stand this. Like, I was like, yay, we're back. But I was like, they should do that practically or do wherever, just like reshoot that somehow. Like, it just didn't sit right with me personally. But
I hope that was a one-off, honestly.
Me too. But I didn't like that. And obviously, them killing Foggy. I hate that they did it, but I respect that they did it. And I think we can't be sure just yet, but if this is the last time we see Karen, then that was 100% rush. And my least favorite thing is, in any type of media, is when we do a time skip, right? Like a big time skip, like a year later, several months later, 2 months later, and then they just expect us to be like, oh, okay, remember, years have gone by between these two people, even though for us it's been 30 seconds and now they hate each other. It's like, okay, I get that they hate each other for a year, but I still can't get over the fact that 2 seconds ago they were just fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wish they showed that a little more, because them running off Karen this way just doesn't feel right. Like, it was just like, bye,
Yeah, I know why they did it, but
they could have explained it more, give a little more scenes. Like, she was a main character for season 3. Like, bro, she's been there since season 1 of the whole show. So just sucks that like her ending per se is just like that. Like, take care of yourself, Matt.
No, for real. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely because of those reshoots. Like, because I guarantee, because yeah, she wasn't supposed to be there like at all.
Yeah, yeah. So I
But
don't think she's gonna be in the rest of the season because of that. You know, but maybe
which will
season
suck
two.
though.
Yeah, maybe season two she gets over it, comes back, and it'll be a different thing. But
Yeah.
you know, that's just where we are right now in the MCU. So
Oh man, yeah, yeah. It sucks. I really, I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks that they did have to keep whatever they shot first, rather than just make it a new. But then that would have been more time, more money. So I
mm-hmm.
get why they didn't go with that. But like, that might do the rest of the season more harm than good. Like maybe who knows? Probably every episode from now on, the best parts that we say of each episode is going to be whatever they reshot. You
Yeah,
know?
true. What about any other things you didn't really like, or like what about him, Vanessa and Fizz? Like, you like any of that stuff, like that storyline, or
I'm kind of like in between, like like I definitely like get what they're trying to do, like with the whole like distance forming between them, and like and kind of what led to that, especially
yeah?
because he was kind of
Is
absent
that
this whole
is
time.
that supposed to be what happened during Echo? Like, is that what I'm trying to understand? Like, is it
I
during
think so.
Echo
I think
that
so.
like
Yeah.
that he's having like I was absent, I couldn't like be with you because like whoever I didn't watch Echo. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell, but I
I think it
didn't
was
take
Hawkeye
thoughts.
and Echo,
Okay, because like I
but
heard a
also because
lot.
like after season 3, like
He lost
I'm
an eye
assuming he
in
kind of went
Echo
away
too,
to.
right? Like he
Yeah.
was wearing an eye patch or something. So like,
So in Echo, I did, yeah, again, cause I didn't watch Echo either
yeah,
because
me
I'm like, I'm
neither.
not gonna,
I'm
I
just
just
saying
watched the
like,
Daredevil scene straight
yeah.
up. But apparently what happens is after he got shot in the eye by her in Hawkeye, which we did see,
Mm-hmm.
then like I think at the end of Echo, like where she has like some powers or whatever, she heals Fisk's eye,
Mm.
and so that's why
Oh,
like
yeah,
if you look
I
in
did hear like she like did some avatar spirit bending shit to him,
yeah, exactly.
and I
So
think that's
if you
why
notice, like he has
he
very
has a
subtle
scar.
scars.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's why
he
he
like shows
looks
it off too to
relatively
the
normal.
camera, so they're like,
Yeah,
see, they address it,
yeah. They address it without having to actually say,
yeah,
like,
it's so
"Hey,
annoying.
go watch the Disney Plus show."
Mm-hmm.
Which,
But
thank God, that's another thing I'm very happy about. They like they could have, but they kind of they mentioned enough of what happened in the Disney Plus shows, like in terms of Kingpin, that you don't have to go and watch him.
mm-hmm.
You know,
And like
nor should you,
like
honestly.
Matt says like, oh, do you have kids? And or no, Fist is like, do you have kids? And Matt's like, nah. What about you? He's like, I had a mentor. You know, I had a student once.
Yeah,
Obviously
yeah,
Echo, but yeah.
yeah, exactly.
But okay, yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I don't
that I'm not
know.
too negative on.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not. I'm also not negative on their relationship because I think it's a good little aspect. But like,
Mhm.
it just feels weird that like we're back and this is what we're back to, you know, like a little like
Yeah.
divorce type of thing or like problems. But like I get character development, so that'd be cool. But
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna divorce him. That would be really stupid.
yeah. And do you think he's
I
like actually changing? Like you think he's actually trying or
I think so. Okay. I think him and Matt too are. I think they're in the same boat. They're trying to be better people, but they're gonna be tempted by stuff, and eventually they're gonna, go back to their old
I
ways.
think
But I think right now he's trying.
okay, I think it's different. Like I think I agree with you. I think Kingpin is generally trying to be good. And
Mhm.
like actually be a good person. He sees the error of his ways, and because the theme I've noticed is that the violent nature of both of them, like their secret beasts or
Mhm.
whatever, which Matt's is obviously Daredevil, right? And we see that at the end
Yeah.
of the episode 2, he lets it out. Like
Mhm.
the demon, what's he called it? The devil got out. He let the devil out
Yeah.
for a second. And Kingpin, I feel like he's at a stage where he's like not surpassed it, but suppressed it, but necessarily like is one with it right now. Where he's like, I'm
Mhm.
trying to like set this aside and do good, and I can just focus on him and Vanessa. And I think maybe we'll bring
Mhm.
his beast out will be Vanessa. I think Vanessa,
Mhm.
I think Vanessa is in doing this thing where she's realized that she doesn't need Kingpin now, like 'cause
Mhm.
she's running the empire, right? Like that's what it's all about. Like it showed like she's running the empire for like a year or whatever now without him, and like she's top boss and like she has everyone's respect. So maybe she might feel like I don't need Kingpin, and maybe he might feel some type of betrayal and
Mhm.
that will bring out his beast. Well, Matt has to figure out, I have to live with this daily, but be better than it every day. Like I can let it out,
Mhm.
but I can't go across this line like I did with Bullseye. Even though Bullseye
Yeah.
100% deserved it, 110%. But
Yeah.
anyways, so it's similar, but I don't think it's exact. But
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I do think he's changing. I do think because like Matt was also changing for a year, right? Like he didn't want to be Daredevil. He
Mhm.
doesn't want to do any of that. But I wonder. I
Mhm.
can't wait to see where episode 3 goes after episode 2, because like that one guy,
Yeah,
is
especially just
definitely
after
dead,
he's.
right? Like we saw that death,
Yeah,
right? Like,
I heard that shit too.
like he went. That's one thing I will say
Yeah.
for the gore or like fights are still like up there. At least for a Disney show, it's still good in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'm glad they didn't like make it like off screen or
Yeah.
whatever.
I
Or didn't
really,
pull any of that Moon Knight shit.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what I really like though, bro,
Mm.
is that Daredevil uses his powers so much.
Dude,
I love
yeah.
that.
I
Like,
love the radar sense, especially the first scene, like where you see like like the little
the
glint.
aspect ratio,
Yeah,
like it just like zooms in and like narrows in.
and
Yeah.
like that little light circle though, like it like zoop,
Mm-hmm.
like right on his. Oh my god, absolute cinema.
My favorite is when he's walking down the street and he's just gathering everyone's like opinions on Fist winning, because
Oh
it's just
yeah.
how he hears, because he's just like
Mm,
walking down the street and he just hears everyone just talking about Fist, being like he's a
mm,
criminal, or thank God he won, or like how could they do this, or like it's corrupt and just this and that. He just hears it all, So it's
yeah.
sick. It's so sick. Like Daredevil's so sick.
No, yeah, I'm definitely glad. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad they're leaning on into that more.
Did you see season 2 who got cast? They don't they reveal who he's playing, but he got casted.
I haven't. No,
The guy in Scream.
Matthew Lillard. Oh yeah, I did hear about
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my goat. Dude, that's the
Oh,
purple guy.
I just saw a TikTok on this. Yeah, I just saw a TikTok on this. I don't know if you know who this character is or feel about it, but how do you feel about if he plays Mr. Fear? Or I think that's the character's name.
Mr. Fear.
It's basically Marvel's Scarecrow. He's like a Spider-Man villain, kind of like
Mr.
Daredevil villain.
Spider-Man villain.
He's like a newer.
Oh, I haven't even heard of this guy.
Yeah, he's basically like Marvel's Scarecrow.
You're talking about this guy?
Yeah, basically the man of fear versus the man without fear. Ooh.
Oh, when did he?
I think he's a
I guess
Spider-Man villain.
he debuted in 1980. Oh, Fagan's primary adversary was Spider. Unlike the other fears, Fagan's primary adversary was Spider-Man, not Daredevil.
Mm.
Interesting. Fear gas. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, interesting. I've never seen this guy before.
Cray.
Huh. Yeah. In that case, I have no opinion on it because I don't even know.
I thought you would know. My bad.
You know who I am excited to see though in this season?
Who?
Muse.
I can't wait. You think it's that crazy kid? It's gotta be, right?
I think so. It's gotta be.
It's
Yeah,
gotta be,
definitely.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
And I saw the interviews when both actors for Daredevil and Will Fist were like, we like Muse, like he's gory, like
Yeah.
I can't wait, bro. Oh my god,
Dude, I want to I mean, I know it's gonna be fucked up, but I want to see his murals, like I want to see them.
absolute cinema.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be so good,
Dude.
It's only 9 episodes this season 2. Oof.
Yeah.
Season 2 better be coming like December, like. Bro, it won't. But okay, so
For sure another year.
What do you think of White Tiger?
Well, oh, I like him. I think he's I mean, obviously, we haven't seen him in action really yet, except for like that little TV scene. But I'm very excited to see where that goes, especially because like so far it seems like a pretty chill dude, noble guy, good intentions.
He saw someone.
I'm like you,
and it was like I got to step in. Just shows that police officers are pigs, corrupt, So
Exactly, trying to fill him like telling Matt like he's trying to fill the void that Daredevil left. So I think that's also going to kind of tempt Matt back into it. But yeah, no, I like him, and glad they gave a shout to the amulet. His powers are going to stay the same, I guess. I wonder if they're going to shout like or name drop like his sister.
is
'Cause,
that the female White Tiger like who takes up the mantle or?
yeah,
Nice.
and yeah, because in the comics, I think he is he's the first White Tiger,
Yeah.
and his sister becomes the fourth one. But in the Ultimate Spider-Man show that you were talking about, it's father and daughter rather than brother and sister.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
But I'm excited, bro. Like,
I'm hyped. Yeah,
like that fight scene, like the train in the train station, it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't the best. I would probably rate it like a good 6 out of 10. But I was still like excited,
yeah.
and the way it ended with the guy just getting splattered by that train and just ends, and then, I'm excited to see what they do with him, like how far they go with this character, like how much we see, like are we gonna go all the way? Like you said, we get maybe he dies or someone takes up something. He might give up the amulet to his sister or to his daughter or whoever. It's just nice to see more comic book characters get introduced. So it's good to see.
Yeah. Do you think he's? I mean, because the actor passed away. Do you think they might kill him off, like in the like end of the season? Because otherwise, there's kind of really no way to bring him back.
I forgot the actor died, so that's sad. R.I.P. But I don't know how the season ends, obviously, because we haven't seen it. But the season might end with him being like okay and might be going off with his family, and then next time we hear of him, he might have passed or like given his mantle already up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So something they don't have to like show it, but just address it like that,
Yeah.
Which it's sad, but like life happens, right? So.
Because I don't think they would recast him.
I don't know. That's the thing. You just don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Which I mean, I don't even because like I know the MCU they recasted like Thunderbolt Ross, but they didn't recast Black Panther, so I don't know like how big you got to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, for Black Panther, I guess they just want to tell a new story or a different story, like whereas Thunderbolt Ross, like they want Red Hulk, so they gotta do something,
Yeah.
Which sucks. But,
yeah.
And I don't think anything else happens in Daredevil, like anything big that we're.
What do you think about the new side characters, like the new cast of characters with Matt?
I don't care for his girlfriend. Do not care.
Yeah. No.
Actually, now that you mention it, I don't care for most of the side characters. I think the most interesting is what's his name's daughter.
The daughter. Never mind.
Who you wait? I was gonna say the journalist who was doing like the street interviews. The black girl.
Oh, her. Oh, yeah. I was. Oh, Ben Urich's niece.
Yeah, her niece.
I was gonna say he's kind of a blank slate right now, but I feel I'm intrigued by the PI. The investigator dude. The one that finds out his identity.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, I think he's just a noble guy who's gonna be like his man in the chair.
Okay.
I feel like he might like tell Matt like also get back in as Daredevil.
Yeah.
Because he knows. So.
Maybe that's the only reason I kind of care about him. Because like the love interest. Yeah. So there's more to do with him. With like the love interest, right now I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Bring back Karen.
I think the guy. I think who I'm worried about is Wilson Fisk's like assistant.
The guy, the one, the soprano kid.
No, not the kid. I think he's funny, but the girl.
The other guy.
No, the girl, his assistant, the girl who's like.
Oh yeah.
Who's like telling him like, hey, your wife, the fact that you and your wife aren't bored right now, that's hurting your numbers with X, Y, and Z. Because it looks like she's just looking out for him and doing her job, and I feel like eventually the kingpin's coming out of him, and when that happens, he's just gonna like go crazy and be like, you're useless to me right now,
and kill her. Yeah.
So I'm just worried for that fact, but.
True. Yeah.
But I'm excited to see where this show goes. Very excited to see where episode 3 takes us, and I hope. I've noticed already the first 10, and I've noticed this with Disney shows, they tend to get shorter. The first episode, Daredevil, is like 50 minutes. It's like almost an hour. The second episode is like 40 minutes. Like they shaved off like 10 minutes. They better not keep doing that shit. Keep it consistent.
Right? Yeah, I don't want a 30-minute finale.
I don't. So
yeah,
go back to keep it like 45 to an hour. Okay, like don't drop.
I will say back when Daredevil was originally airing, because like that was like 10 years ago. Like we were in we were in middle school, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. But dude, like I remember, I'm like, damn, every episode's like, it's like a 10+ episode season. Everyone's like an hour long. God, this sucks. I want to just finish it already. But now I'm like, bro,
I'm gonna bring this shit back.
Yeah, literally, like
TV shows are too short now.
Yeah. Exactly. No, literally, it's especially with the Disney Plus shows in particular. They're like 30 to 40 minutes, and it's only like 6 episodes per season.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, 9 episodes are already a nice change of pace, but I hope they do keep at least like 40 minutes minimum.
Me too.
Per episode,
me too, bro. Like they gotta keep. I eat this shit up, bro. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Bro. I need it. Bro.
I'll stay up another hour to watch it. Fuck it,
Fuck it, bro. Fuck, I barely get enough sleep as is now, bro. Come on.
No, facts, dude. Facts. No, last Thursday was like, or Wednesday night was like packed for me. I was watching the 2 episodes of Daredevil, and then Invincible came out at midnight. So by the time I was done with Daredevil, it was like 1 a.m. So I'm like, all right, time for Invincible.
Invincible was so good.
It was awesome. Peak. Best episode of the season. So good.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Daredevil. I watched them one at a time. I watched one, and it was like, guy, it's like 3 a.m. It's like 2 a.m. I have to sleep. I have to wake up. I have to be at work at 6. So I did that. Went to work. There's no work that day, luckily. So I just cleaned, got all my work done, took a fat 30-minute nap on the clock, and then for the rest of the day, crazy. I just watched the rest of Daredevil, and I was like, this is peak absolute cinema. It was so worth it, though. Oh,
real.
I think that's it. Any final thoughts for the last 2 episodes and Daredevil?
I will say I'm kind of cool with the courtroom stuff.
Me too. I mean, I like the courtroom stuff in season 1, 2, and 3. So, him with Punisher, season 2, that courtroom scene. I am the Punisher. I am the Punisher.
I loved it. Because like, I mean, plus if the action is anything like episode 1, get out of here. Mm-hmm. But I mean, yes, I want to see some Daredevil stuff, but at the same time, like, I'd rather just see Matt's journey. Charlie Cox is an incredible actor, so like literally no matter whether he's in or out of the costume, I'm gonna eat that shit up. I love him.
As long as you don't get his yellow and red suit again, I'm okay.
I don't think they're gonna do it, but you didn't like it?
I mean, I get it's like his daytime suit, and like, it's like he was in She-Hulk, and it is comic book accurate because it wasn't the comic book. But me personally, there's only 2 suits I prefer: all red eyes, double D's, and then his nighttime suit,
the black one,
red.
Oh, the Shadowlands.
Those are the only 2 I really fuck with. So,
dude, I love his.
The third one would be like his newer look, where like he's like not in armor per se much. It's more like his like wrap bandages, and it's more unique. But I forget what color that is.
The newest one with Hold up, I
can try to pull it up.
Let me. I'm gonna look for it. Are you talking about this one?
Oh yeah. That's it right there.
Dude, I love this suit so much. I love it.
Those are the 3.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, this suit is peak. It's peak. Oh my god, so, it's amazing.
Yeah. So
I also like his I mean, I know it's how like his original like red and like all red was like spandex. Mm-hmm. I love the main one by.
Oh yeah. It's not focusing, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a great suit.
Yeah.
Oh, there
we go.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, but no, I think especially based on the behind the scenes, I don't think they're gonna bring the yellow suit back. I think it's just gonna be the red, the slightly redesigned red one, which is like a lot more red than the OG.
Yeah, which I like. So I'm just happy we're going to be back. So I think this series has the great potential to be a 10 out of 10. I can't wait to see Muse, as long as they don't kill him off at the end of the season.
I mean, it's not like he did too much in the comic scene anyway. He had like his main like arc,
No,
and
I
then
don't. Okay, I just
later
care
on,
because
he died.
Disney has an issue, and so does
Or just-
Marvel, of like introducing villains and then just killing them off, bro. Like
That's true. Yeah.
it's just like look at Invincible, a proper comic book like media adaptation. You know, like some villains do get packed up, but some get packed up for a little bit, and guess what? They come back. You know, because it's like a comic book, bro. They get packed up for a little bit, they go into hiding, they get back, and then they do more shit. You know what I'm saying? Like small rant, but like Ultron should not get packed up in Age of Ultron. Just saying. Let's be real. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Like, why would you make that decision? You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
honestly
Like,
they should. Yeah.
Killmonger should not got packed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stuff like that. So.
True. Yeah.
But anyways, I think this will be great. I can't wait to see Muse. Hope he makes an appearance in episode 3. I'm Hydrarex.
I'm Spider.
Thanks for watching our Daredevil review for episode 1 and 2. Episode 3 will coming out soon. See you on the next one.
Yes, sir. And we'll be there.
Peace.